Hey everybody, John Hamstra, Southwest Local Schools Superintendent here to provide a quick update on where things are at and what we have at stake this May. I'm here along with our CFO, our Treasurer, Thomas Lowe. We are going to provide some background on the situation that brought us kind of to this position on where we're at for this ask in May, on May 5th, and kind of the impact it would have both on our students, our schools, and the community at large.
So early last spring, the House Bill 96, which is the state's biennium budget, was passed, and that passage of that budget essentially eliminated about $3 million in funding for Southwest, creating a tremendous budget gap. Later on during the legislative cycle, House Bill 186 was passed. House Bill 186 changed property tax and property tax reform. That also added about $1 million or more in deficit for us at Southwest. So we were pretty much given no choice at that point but to get additional funding. So for school districts, they have two options. We can either do earned income taxes or property taxes. Our board, after consulting with the public through a long public engagement process, determined that a property tax levy was the appropriate route. So we decided to put in January a property tax initiative on the ballot for 4 mills. That 4 mill property tax levy generates about $4.3 million for the district, would allow us to continue to operate with our current staffing and programming levels just like you see today.
So if you're talking a $300,000 assessed valued home, you're talking 140 times 3. So you're talking $420, but with the House Bill 186, where you're getting that $100 credit, really the net is about a $40 hit per 100,000 assessed. So now you're talking $120 for the year of an increase for 5 years, because that's the ask. It's a 5-year sunset on this. With this budget deficit hit, we had to make decisions on what we're going to do, either in terms of cuts or in terms of a revenue ask, and really those are the two choices we had. On the revenue side, we did have, the earned income piece or the property tax piece, and after 2 town halls and 2 community advisory team meetings this past year, it became pretty clear that folks wanted to see not only our program continue the way it is, but actually improve year over year. Now we're looking at, okay, which route do we want to go? Do we want to cut back what we're providing, or do we want to put an ask out there for the community for them to determine which route we take? And our community advisory team was very adamant that we continue to move forward with what we're doing from a safety standpoint, from a security standpoint, from a programming standpoint. So we've made a lot of headway in a very short period of time over the last, I would say 10 years. We've made incredible gains. And to have this legislative piece hit us in the teeth recently and put us in a very difficult position financially was really hard. Our goal, obviously, as a school district, you got 4,500 kids, and there's going to be more and more kids coming, and we can't afford to eliminate programming that's going to let kids slip through the cracks. In order to do that, there's got to be resources devoted to those channels and avenues to provide opportunities for kids, and that's what this does. It allows us to continue to provide opportunities and to catch those kids that may otherwise slip through the cracks, which happens in a lot of school districts, especially ones that grow as quickly as ours is. So we're trying to create safety nets, and that's really what the goal and the purpose of this 5-year bridge is, to not go backwards to where kids were slipping through cracks, but actually filling those voids to make sure that doesn't happen. And I know the people in this community have a big heart. They care. And people rally in this community when there's trouble, and we're kind of in a difficult spot. Like I said, we wouldn't be asking if we weren't. And the rallying piece, we're going to need some help. We're going to need some help to make this thing happen and to get through this little trough, if you will, and to come out on the other side and still be running.